And Ubah moves against party chiefs over campaign funds. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. There are indications that the gubernatorial candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC and the Anambra governorship election, Senator Ubah, may have moved to recover his campaign funds allegedly released to top politicians in the state following their failure to deliver their local governments. Sources said that the candidate allegedly released various sums of money to senators, members of the House of Representatives, and state lawmakers to ensure his victory in some local governments in the state. But the chairman of APC in the state, Chief Basil Ejidike, denied the allegation that Ubah sent thugs to recover millions of money given to members of his campaign organization and some individuals to deliver him during the election. Ejidike, who spoke to this reporter, said, "I am not aware of that and have not seen or heard from anyone that was asked to return money. And come to think of it, what you are saying is that you were involved in vote buying, which is against the Electoral Act." Efforts to reach the chieftain proved abortive as he could not be reached on phone, but it was gathered that he expressed disappointment that he could not deliver Senator Ubah, noting that he had a lot of baggage that made him unacceptable by the electorate. Similarly, a former member that represented Idemili North and South Federal constituency who decamped from APGA to APC is allegedly on the run over the alleged attempt by Ubah to recover over 1.5 billion naira given to him to win Idemili North local government area for the APC. He failed to pick a reporter's call when his position on the issue was sought. Idemili North has the highest number of registered voters in Anambra State, totaling about 167,000 voters. Similarly, some House of Representatives members that decamped from APGA and PDP to the APC are said to be in trouble following alleged attempt to recover 850 million naira given to them to deliver Ubah during the gubernatorial election in the state. Various social media campaign groups in the state are currently abuzz with the news of the alleged recovery, as some of the beneficiaries have refused to refund their money. Also, about 70 branded vehicles of Ubah given to members of his campaign organization have not been found, as they have allegedly disappeared within the members. Wow, wow, wow. Is this not getting messier and dirtier? Isn't it? This particular recovering of mandates and recovering of funds, it is getting messier and dirtier for Ubah. Sincerely, it is getting messier for him. And this kind of a news is not one that you're supposed to be shouting out. You're supposed to be whispering it. You're supposed to be in whispers, because vote buying is against. It is not good. It is a crime to buy votes. That means you are trying to influence the will of the people, which of course is not right in any way. It is not right. If the candidates find you competent enough and good enough for them to hand over their mandate to you, fine and good. If they do not, fine and good. You trying to influence their will, it is certainly not good. I've said it before. Anyone who does this or who tries, by hook or by crook, get into the government, to that position of governor or president or senator or local government chairman or councillor, if you are saying that position like, I must get here, then that means one thing. One thing it means, first of all, it means you are not even having the best interests of the people at heart. That means you're not having their people, because for you to be seeing that seat as something, it's a do or die, you must do this, you must do that, that is when you start having problems. It is not supposed to be a thing of do or die. It is not supposed to be a thing of no, by hook or by crook. No. If the people find you, I repeat, competent enough, if you make yourself competent enough, that is why I said, even in your day-to-day activities, Even if you are not here as a governor, you're not a senator, you're not a councillor, you're not a local government chairman, in your little way, in your everyday, that's your small business or that's your office that gives you the living that you make on a monthly or weekly basis. Now, how are you? How do you carry that position? Do you go there and you try to how am I going to put it now? You are not sincere. Do you go there and you are tribalistic? Do you go there and not a person who her actions or his actions harmonize with his or her words? Do you go there and you live double life? You live one where you tell people one thing and you go behind and you do another. What kind of life do you live? Because it will come out. Hey. These people who are politicians today and who are, wanting to be president and governor, they were not born politicians. It is still from the electorate that these people came out from. So that is why even now that, today you are not a politician, tomorrow you might be in, tomorrow you might be in. Now, it is going to show how your failed is going to show. If you have been a person of integrity, you have been a person who the people, when you come out, people, this person really is a very sincere person and is very transparent. Let it be that others speaks for you. Let them speak of the good you have done. That is why you are to be someone who is sincere, who is transparent, and who is a person of integrity, even in your small office, that's your small business. When they go and they're not even going to ask those that are close to you now, how am I going to put those that say, okay, you want you to favor them? They'll ask somebody who is very neutral to you. And when that research is done and it comes in beautiful, then I tell you, that means if a bigger position comes up, of course, people are even going to vote you in. There are places where you go to when even someone is not present and they say, oh, this particular position is open. Who do people suggest? The person's name is called. Why? Because that person has proven himself worthy. So this particular issue now, it is not going to be good for Andy, but this particular one, if it is true, no, this is not going to be good for him at all. Like I said, it is supposed to be said in which part. Which part is don't let your neighbor hear. That is how it is supposed to happen. So hopefully this whole issue now is done. And I pray it and Ubah, if this is true, I really don't know what to say, but I just hope it is not, sincerely, because politically it is not going to be good for him at all. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.